Hi, good morning. This is Larisa, and it's time for today's Morning Mojo with Larisa Troche. Thank you for joining me. I am here every weekday morning to help you get your day jump started and off on the right foot. And in particular, if you are interested in business development and or personal development, then you are in the right place. So today we're talking about what I'm calling relationship marketing. So, if you are in business for yourself, and I encourage you to be in business for yourself, whether you do that full time or as a supplement to your day job, I think it's always good to have more than one source of income because extra income, additional income, however you want to say it, will give you more choices. And that is what we want, is the ability to make the best choice for our bright future. So, anywho, I'm coming off a bang up year last year, so having raised the standard, if you will, for what I can do or what I should expect from myself, I wanted to share with you that I sold my first real estate properties last year. I had always been a broker with the intent on doing property management, growing my own book of property management clients, but the opportunity came up for me to sell real estate when I don't consider myself a salesperson. But if a friend asks you to help them out, then of course you want to say, sure. So I had my two biggest clients in real estate and also from consulting, and that is through relationships that I had built, well, frankly, offline. These are people that I have known for, well, one person I've known, I don't know, it's got to be at least 5 years or so. We met at a chamber event, and he is a franchise owner of a janitorial business. And, he would ask me questions. I was happy to give him some advice. And, in the end, he was able to get, I want to say at least 8 or 10 new contracts based on, to some degree, conversations we'd had or some doors that I helped open for him. And then just last year, it's been probably a little bit more than a year, but he finally pulled the trigger. He'd been interested in buying investment real estate, and, he reached out to me, and I was happy to help him purchase an investment property, and it was a single family house with an in-law unit studio on the same lot. So he was very excited about that. So it was new construction on top of it. So, he was really happy. And then at the same time, it was just like back to back before him, actually. Someone that I actually only known for a couple of years and wasn't actually sure she liked me that much. But, she asked me to be her realtor. And I was so surprised and pleasantly surprised and happy to say yes. Now, this was not an investment property. It was for her to move into. She's married, they have a son, and then of course her parents were downsizing, so it's an extended family arrangement. But again, that came from I would say a fairly casual relationship, but it was someone that I had known, and I guess she felt that I was competent and she liked working with me, so happy to do that. And same thing with consulting. And I have another property management client who we had worked together in the past, and again he reached out to me because, well, when you're working with somebody, and when you're building your team, you look for people who are strong where you're not necessarily strong. And so he was able to start these businesses, but he recognized that he needed some operational guidance. And so he reached out to me, actually for two of his businesses. He owns vacation rentals, so I do that property management over there. And he's also starting a staffing business. And as a startup, again, he can pull the pieces together and, has the money to build a business, but he needed some marketing and operational consulting from yours truly. So that was a very long-winded story, but what I wanted to encourage you is to work on your relationships. It's not don't look for immediate gratification, because it doesn't always happen that way. But if you're good to people, if you're helpful, you try and help them be successful. You can say it won't always be a direct benefit. Maybe you benefit from someone they introduce you to, or maybe you can do business later on, but always be respectful and helpful and encouraging, because I believe if we collaborate together, we can all be successful. So I encourage you to consider relationship marketing as part of your business building strategy. So, apologies for the extra time. I had no idea those 3 sentences were going to take that long. But anyway, that is today's Morning Mojo. So, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can catch these videos anytime at your convenience. And I look forward to seeing you on the morrow. And this is Larisa saying goodbye.